Yes, green.
Yes,
Yes.
so now we will just run our app, that is app1.py, that is our Flask web application. So it is saying that Pandas is also not installed, so we will just install Pandas. So we will just run once again app1.py. So it is saying that Beautiful Soup is also not installed, that is BS4. So we will just install Beautiful Soup as well. So it is used for web scraping. So it is showing an error. So okay, so it is pip install, pip3 install, that is Python 3. Pip3 install Beautiful Soup, that is Beautiful Soup 4, I guess. Yes, it is now installed. So again, we have to run our app1.py. So whos is also not, so we will install whos. Yes, so it is also installed. So now app1.py. So now the app is running on the local host, that is 127.0.0.1. So but we want our web application to be hosted on some cloud platform. So here we have to make changes in our EC2 instance. So we will go back to our EC2 or the console, AWS console. So here we have to make some changes. So here, so first of all, we will make changes in our code. So we will just go back to our terminal. So I'm just, so here vi, so we will make some changes in our Flask app. Insert, so here we have to give 0.0.0.0, and here port will be 80. So we have to save this file once again. Now we will go back to our AWS console. Now in security groups, if we see the inbound rules, that we can just hover around the view inbound rules. So we will get a dialog box. So here we can see that we are having, sorry, this is not our instance, I guess. Yes. So in view inbound rules, we can see that we are having ports 22 and protocol is TCP. So now here we want to add our new port, that is 80. So here we can just go to launch wizard 6, that is in security groups, launch wizard 6. Then here we can, from actions, we can edit our inbound rules. So here we have to add rule, that is we have to add port 80. So here it will be HTTP. We have to select HTTP. Then it by default goes to port 80, and here custom will be 0. And I guess we can select another one. Yes, so 0. So in this way we have to set up our HTTP port, that is 80. So we have to save the rules. Yes, so all done. So now if we go back to our EC2 dashboard and just click on running instances, I guess we can stop this. So to stop the instance, we have to just hover around that instance and just on networking, on yes, on instance state, we will just need, we will have to click on stop instance. So now only one instance is running, that is we have created now. So we can see now in view inbound rules, we have port 80 as well and port 22 as well. Now on port 80, our app will get running. So now if I just run our application now, Python app1.py, sorry, it's Python 3. We are using Python 3 version, that is, yes. So now it is saying that permission denied. Okay, so we have to do sudo python 3 and app1.py. Yes. So now it is saying that it is running. Now to check whether this application is running or not on cloud platform, we have to just copy this IPv4 in our browser. So yes, we have just set up our or deployed our web application on AWS EC2 instance. So now this is basically IPv4 address. So now if we want to have the static IP, that is anyone around the world can connect to this address. So here we can just have to go to actions, and on actions we can manage our IP addresses. And we have to create our elastic IP. Elastic IP is nothing but the static IP. So we can allocate an elastic IP. So from Amazon pool of IPv4 address, we are just going to allocate. Yes, so it is saying that elastic IP address allocated successfully. So now if we just go on to this elastic IP that we have created now, we can see that our Flask application will be deployed there. Okay, so it is not loading, so we will check why. So if we go back to our EC2 or the AWS console, so that is directly to EC2 running instance. This is our instance. So here we can see that elastic IPs are not basically given till now. So we have to associate the elastic IPs. So from the left hand side bar, we have to click on elastic IPs. So this is the elastic IP that we have created now. So from the actions, we have to associate the elastic IP address. So now we have to choose the instance. So we have just created an instance now, that is it is saying that it is running. So we will choose this instance and we will now associate. So now it is saying that it has been done, that is configured properly. So now if we go on to this elastic IP or the static IP, we can see that our Flask web application has been deployed. Yes, so now, yes, so on this IP address or the elastic IP, the Flask application has been successfully deployed. So in this way, we can host our web application on Amazon AWS EC2 instance. So now if we just check, that is amazon.in. Yes, so in this way, we have successfully hosted our AWS EC2 instance on uh, successfully deployed our web application on AWS EC2 instance. So any questions?
Trial.
Hello, guys.
So if you have any questions, you can ask now. If you want us to repeat any, if you want the speaker to repeat any of the steps, he can repeat it for you. If you have any questions, please ask now.
हेलो अमित कल्याण सुनियो